Whatever problems you have with Vegeta, you can take them up with me now.
Huh? I'm sure I've seen him somewhere before. Yes. Yes, that's it. Now I remember.
Frieza! Show yourself!
That's it. Face the music.
Here! Have it! No way!
You're his offspring. The resemblance between you is unmistakable.
I don't care!
Greetings, viewers, and welcome to another episode of the Collection Crib. I am your host, Tylercloud. Today, we're going to be unboxing the Dragon Star series Battle Pack of Bardock and First Form Frieza. Man, this one was advertised for a long time, and it's really cool to finally see this in stores. Bardock, the father of Goku, and of course I've got the Super Saiyan version of Bardock, which, well, I guess I might as well just get him out of the way. The Super Saiyan Bardock, which was transpired after Bardock got blown up by Frieza, and somehow it transported him back to the past or to a different universe in which Bardock was able to fight off against Frieza's ancestor, Lord Chilled. It set off the events to which would create the very first Super Saiyan. And even though the story is weird, but I mean, it was pretty cool, and it would, set off the future Super Saiyans to come. But, Super Saiyan Bardock, a really cool figure. I got him, I don't know, like 7 months ago. It was only like $12, $14, I think. And he's just cool. The Super Saiyan hair looks like Goku. He's got, the scar on his face. And, of course, that bloody bandana's still there. Like the Lord Chilled story or not, it's still cool to see Bardock in his Super Saiyan form. I don't know if it's canon or not. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get open the Dragon Stars Battle Pack of Bardock and First Form Frieza. And yeah, this figure was available only in Hong Kong for the longest time. I mean, it was like 4 or 5 months that I saw this figure, released. And it was, even on eBay, it was still only in Hong Kong. So, like I said, it was really cool to finally see this at a Walmart. Let me go ahead and get this little piece of tape out. There we go. Okay, let's get them out. And of course, well, this is a little different. Of course, it's Planet Vegeta, but it's not like a folding cardboard this time. It's just a, normal cardboard paper. So that's kind of cool. Kind of saves a little bit of room on the shelf. So it's not so bulky when you're trying to display it. So it's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys out. Let's go ahead and get Bardock out first. Come on, Bardock. There we go. There he is, folks. Bardock, his original form, right before he goes off to rebel against Frieza. And as you know, all the Saiyans worked for Frieza under his leadership until the Saiyans were like, okay, we don't want him, killing our people or doing anything, wrong with our planet, which he eventually would. But it's still cool to have the normal version of Bardock that's not from Japan or from Irwin Toys, which I think he was like a statue figure. I'll put a picture right here. Yeah, this is like the very first picture of Bardock I ever saw as a figure as a kid. I never got him, but it was just still kind of unique that they did have a Bardock figure until now. Kind of like Janemba. Way back in my first episode, I mentioned that they had a Janemba figure, but he was, he wasn't very articulated like these guys are. Bardock's hair is very rubbery. I mean, when it comes to the Super Saiyan version, his is kind of like, the Irwin plastic, but Bardock's is like rubbery. My goodness. Really, really fascinating changes they made to the figures here. And of course, he comes with his little blue energy ball here. Even though it would fail to beat Frieza, it was his only act of defiance, just to, tell Frieza that they're done. The Saiyans are not the most, they're not the best people, but still, this was kind of their Space Odyssey moment where they just turned over a new leaf, even though it was at the last second. But Bardock would prove, even though it was only a second, he did prove to be a hero, and his son would avenge the Saiyans.
I don't care!
So now let's get out Lord Frieza. I'm just going to leave the hands in there, just to save time, and, just so I'm not messing around with the hands too much, because if you've seen my past episodes, they can be a hassle to put on, and since Frieza has his Death Ball blaster finger anyway, I'm going to see if I can put it on his finger. There it is. Alright, here is Lord Frieza from the Dragon Star series Battle Pack. And there's a couple versions of this, of Dragon Star's Frieza, but this is the first one where his mouth is open, he's laughing hysterically, and of course he's about to destroy planet Vegeta and all of its inhabitants, as well as Bardock. And here is his tail. Really cool. Kind of reminds me of Janemba's a little bit. Just like on the back here, just, it moves all around, but it's not all the way flexible. Like if this part kind of had its own bendable part, that'd be one thing, but really awesome death ball there. His manic laughter, of course, when he blows up Vegeta, it's an amazing sight for him. And definitely a huge difference between the Irwin Frieza and the Dragon Stars Frieza. Really, really cool. It's a shame he didn't come with his scouter, but, if you're going to attention to detail when Frieza blows up the planet, he didn't wear his scouter. Frieza standing tall, the Emperor of the Universe, right before Cell and Boo kind of ruined it all, but Frieza never needed to absorb people. He was just powerful in his own right. Never needed to train, never needed to do anything like that. 530,000 power level against Bardock's 8,000 power level. I don't know what his Super Saiyan level was, but imagine if Frieza was just about to blow up Vegeta and then Bardock all of a sudden became a Super Saiyan. Imagine, it would change the course of history forever. Frieza would have been dealt with and, Bardock and Planet Vegeta would have survived, so who knows how that would have turned out. But in the end, Frieza destroyed the planet and, Goku was sent to planet Earth before its destruction. And, of course, that would set off the turn of events of Goku becoming a hero and, forgetting about all his Saiyan lineage until Vegeta and Raditz and Vegeta remind him of who he really is. But at that point, Goku was pretty much, a loyal Earthling to the end.
I don't care!
I don't think Frieza ever used his mouth to shoot out blasters. Leave a comment down below if he ever did, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he ever used his mouth for a blaster. Lord Frieza's first form in his pink skin, his, I guess you can call it the Saiyan armor, and his white skull with purple center there. Kind of reminds me of Cell's. Really, really awesome figure. The very first true badass of Dragon Ball Z, if you don't count Vegeta. Let me try to stand up Frieza here. Whoop! Sorry, Bardock. Let me put you back there. And put Frieza, let me put his tail down there a little bit. There we go. I think that will do. And here we have both versions of Bardock and both versions of Frieza. 3 from the Dragon Star series. And of course, Frieza with his breakable armor from, the Irwin series. Yeah, this Frieza, his armor does not come off. And that's fine. I'd rather have a Frieza with his armor off and then one with his armor. So really, really cool to have Frieza in the collection. And, well, what can I say? Frieza is the Lord Evil Emperor of the Galaxy until Goku, finally dethrones him.
I don't care!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to conclude this episode of the Collection Crib. I thank you all for watching. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.